Hello everyone, and welcome to my kitchen / dining room. Today we are going to be making a recipe that is tasty, nutritious, cost-effective, plant-based, and great for your entire family to enjoy. I'm Sarah Goldstein, and join me as we make my red lentil dip. Now what I love about this recipe is that while it's tasty, it comes together super quickly and easily. It uses minimal ingredients, a little bit of prep, and we basically take all of the ingredients and add them to our blender. This recipe is also adaptable, so it's great for children and family members of all ages and stages. Now what I also love about this recipe is that it's nutritious. It's high in plant-based protein, which is great to keep us new parents energized and full throughout the day, a great way to add in some more fiber, which is wonderful, and it's also great for our growing little ones, especially if they've started solids. Now in terms of equipment, we need our food processor. You can also use a blender. And with that, let's get to it.
Okay, so here we have all of our ingredients laid out and we can start adding them to the food processor. First, we have 1.5 cups of cooked red lentils, which are a great source of plant-based protein and quite inexpensive at about 14 cents for a 1/4 cup serving. These are pre-cooked, but you can also use canned lentils, white beans, or chickpeas. Just make sure to rinse thoroughly to remove the salt. Next, we have 1/2 cup of pumpkin seeds, which are high in plant protein while keeping this recipe nut-free, so it's suitable for daycare. And seeds are often less expensive than nuts. Next, we have 2 peppers, which I previously roasted. To roast, I cut them in half, drizzled with olive oil, and cooked at 400 for about 20 minutes. We have 3 cloves of garlic here. Next, I add 1/4 cup of oil. You can use any oil. I use olive oil here. And lastly, we have 1/2 teaspoon of salt. If you're serving this to babies under 1, you can omit the salt here. Now we have everything in the blender. We put the lid on, and we can start to blend for 30 seconds. Once everything is blended, I add a bit of paprika to the top, and we are ready to serve. This recipe makes approximately 2 cups of dip, and it can be stored in the fridge for 5 days. As you can see, this recipe comes together quite quickly. It includes lentils and pumpkin seeds, which are 2 good sources of plant protein. Canada's Food Guide recommends we include at least 1 serving of plant protein a day to get more fiber, less saturated fat, and to prevent chronic disease in the future. At approximately 10 grams of protein for a 1/4 cup serving, using low-cost ingredients, this is a great way to reach your protein goal while creating one dish that can be served in many ways for your family. You can make this as a quick, energizing snack for yourself on toast or with veggies. It can be served as a first food for your little one on its own or on toast. Just remember, no salt. And this recipe can grow with your family as it is a wonderful dip for a toddler snack that is school safe as well. Lastly, it can even be served as an appetizer for a gathering.
Thank you for joining me today. For more family-friendly recipes, visit sarahgoldstein.ca. Until next time, happy eating!